Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Unique Items. Today we're going to be talking about a really powerful item that could potentially kill you. It is called the Constricting Ring. The Constricting Ring offers an amazing bonus, but it also has an amazing negative, which is kind of nasty. It has a resistance of 75% to all, which is literally max. So you see here I have 0% resistance to magic, 50% fire, and 0% resistance to lightning. Bam! I am now maxed out on all resistances. However, it also has a very serious negative side effect, which is the ability to eat your health slowly, but rather surely. And the exact amount of health that it eats is a actual formula that people have figured out. It is 1.25 life per second, every second, forever. And you can, in fact, die from the Constricting Ring. It will remove mana from your mana shield first before it kills you. And if you are in town, it does not kill you while you're in town because it will not steal your HP while you're sitting in town. So you know what? It would not be a good video about the Constricting Ring if we didn't go kill ourselves, right? That sounds like fun. I think we should go murder ourselves. Let's drop our items on the ground though, so we don't end up, losing everything as we die. I can't remember if we lose our inventory items too. So we have 94 life at the moment, or 89 technically. So technically it should take, what is that, 89 divided by 1.25, so probably less than a minute to die. And as you can see, the effect has already started. We are losing a steady amount of HP, 1.25 every single second, until we eventually fall on the ground and don't get back up again. Now, the positive is extremely good on the Constricting Ring, but the negative is also pretty bad. It's not something that you really want to wear all the time, but if you were fighting a monster that had an extremely large amount of elemental damage, and you happen to own one of these, you could certainly put it on temporarily while you fight the boss, and then, take it off after you were finished so you don't die while you're just standing there in a dungeon. But as you can clearly see, I'm already at 40 HP. And falling relatively quickly. The higher my HP, the easier this would be. And of course, you can always chuck a potion or use life leech to counteract the effect. In fact, that's a pretty good method, is using some form of life leech to counteract the effect. But you can't always counteract the effect all the time, and it is a steady negative progression to death. So once it finally hits 0, croak goes the warrior. Oh no, my Constricting Ring. No. No. Why? Why? I forget you can't resurrect, or you gotta go to a new game, or like the hell? So I just lose my items forever. They're all gone. No. No. But as you can see, that is the Constricting Ring, and that is how it works. Now, as far as the item level, it is level 5, quality level 5, and I'm not exactly sure if there's any special conditions to finding it. I don't think there is. It is certainly an extremely powerful item, that's for sure, but definitely one that you don't want to utilize willy-nilly unless you have some way to heal yourself. And you definitely don't want to go AFK when you're in the dungeon with it equipped, that's for sure. I would imagine that a nice Life Leech warrior would be able to completely counteract the effect of the Constricting Ring without too much of an issue, but having a steady degen is definitely not something that I really would want on a regular basis. Definitely powerful though. 75 all res. I mean, basically free 75 all res that frees up all the rest of your slots for anything else that you want to put in there. So lots of life, lots of mana, lots of all stats. You don't have to worry about an all res shield. You can go with like a storm shield or something instead. There's a lot of good choices. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it with this particular item. I don't remember how much this item actually costs. Let me I'll have to re-add it really quickly, and we'll see how much it actually sells for. It sells for...
Hello, my
have to
friend.
identify it first.
Stay a while and listen. Well, what can I do for you?
15,500 gold. Not bad. It's actually pretty decent. Bink. I need some gold. I'm broke. Since it gives you capped resistances too, I mean, you really don't need... you really don't need 2. So putting on 2 seems like it would just be a faster death with no real benefit. So that's also something that I could definitely point out. Next on the list is going to be the Imperium Band, which is one of the quest items. So let's hop over to that one. As always, I'd appreciate you guys and gals watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. And keep watching.